It's Zayas, baby.
Yeah. Alright, Sky. Let's get it.
I've been down for my senpai, Dandere, that's my official.
Okay.
Fuck it up, I go piranha, Yangere, you so ubaka, otaku girl when you wanted Takashi Denrai Kawasa. Ooh, woo, I've been down for my senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me, senpai, kissies and huggies and neckies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Achi so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she could put it down for
I got it, I live it, you want it, let's get it. Soul Reaper with a bond. I can see the truth in my eyes. Mangekyo, Shurigan. We poppin', we slayin', otaku, they sayin', power up, Kelkin. We winning, they losing, I come with that action, baka fake. I know you see me as Kichiku, slice of baka, that Ichigo. My mind, I stay in check, so I don't give a fuck about the flow. Take a Yuri and flip her. She a brat till I kiss her. That's a moon up in the system. I say Prince like Vegeta. That's final flash for that ass. Yeah, I snatch you up, that fox in. I'm coming up, but I don't want the crown. That baddie Kohai, take it down. No fire hose, this hot shit. That raise the roof, kinda hot shit. Like, damn, bro, you slayed this. I'm senpai. Period. She been down for a senpai.
Dandere, that's my official.
Fuck it up, she go piranha.
Yangere, you so ubaka.
Otaku girl when I want her. Takashi Denrai Kawasa.
Ooh, woo, I've been down for my
Yeah,
senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me, senpai, kissies and huggies and neckies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Achi so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she could put it down for
Senpai, good girl, but I go berserk. You know my senpai Oni, full counter, go to work. We don't chase no fatty, got that lolly with that perk. Ooh, woo, I'm a bad bitch, she always put me first. Yeah, I got that cloud card, hotter than a Charizard. Your baka so otaku with my saber, come to trap hard. Self to a dumb goat, ghost in a shell. Please, my senpai looking at me, I go nico nico nico.
Yeah, I got that card, that key. I'm winning them. Pull up and I go off with these wings. I'm clouding them. Come with Zagatsu, I'm slaying shit and I'm weeping them. Kohai official, she coming with that full heel, bruh. She been down for a senpai.
Dandere, that's my official.
Fuck it up, she go piranha.
Yangere, you so ubaka.
Otaku girl when I want her. Takashi Denrai Kawasa.
Ooh, woo, I've been down for my
Yeah,
senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me, senpai, kissies and huggies and neckies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Achi so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she could put it down for
Launch team, this is the NLM on the NLM net with our final launch poll and continuing the launch countdown at T-minus 4 minutes. NAM.
NAM is ready.
NASA CE.
NASA CE, go.
SMA.
SMA is go.
SMD.
SMD is go.
Mission Manager.
Mission Manager is go.
Copy that. The team's ready to release the hold at T-minus 4 minutes.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. Atlas systems. Propulsion. Go. Hydraulic. Go. Pneumatic. Go. LO2. Go. Water. Go. Centaur systems. Propulsion. Go. Pneumatic. Go. LO2.
Go.
LH2. Go. ASGAS.
Go.
Electrical systems. Airborne. Go. Ground. Go. Facility. Go. RFFTS. Go. Flight control.
Go.
Instrumentation. Go. Com. Go. PCQ. Go. Umbilical. Go. ECS.
Go.
Redline monitor. Go. Quality. Go. OSM. Go. Go lay safety officer. Go. Range, weather, and clear to proceed. Go.
LC, this is the LD on channel 1. LC, you have permission to launch.
Roger. Proceeding with count.
NLM, this is SMD on NLM.
Go ahead, SMD.
SMD would like to report that the spacecraft is on internal power and is configured for launch for a Q0 of 15:02:00.
Copy, SMD. MSL is configured for launch.
What's up, guys?
Just getting set up here. How you all doing? Y'all doing all right? Yeah, so we are live on Twitch and on X. And what a way to start, because I have nothing set up. I thought I did. Just go ahead and talk over here to show you down in the corner for a little bit while we get set up. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. Yeah. Apparently, Restream crashed my VTube studio. So, this is our first time using Restream. So, a little bit of patience with us, please. How you guys doing over there on X? You guys doing okay? I should probably hide this so I could see the chat. Don't even see chat. Are you guys even in here? Man, Restream is wonky. It's my first time trying. Forgive the scuff, guys. Forget what you're seeing right now until at least I pop up. Once I pop up, we'll be all good. It'll be all gravy. You guys doing all right? And poof, I should show up, hopefully. Where are we at? There I am. Yeah. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Apothecary. I am Johnny DeGordo, coming to you live on Twitch and X, also known as Twitter to most of us, because we will never ever settle for X. Good morning to everyone on the West Coast, and good early afternoon to you guys on the East. And JP, what are you doing awake? What are you guys doing awake, JP? Shouldn't you guys be over there watching Onigiri cook? Oh, she's not even cooking. It looks like she's sewing something. Yes, I do watch other streamers off to the side. I don't really watch them. I keep them running off to the side. But yeah. Welcome to the stream, guys. We are trying out this Restream. I hope it's working. It looks like it's broadcasting on Twitter. Yep. It looks like we are on Twitter. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Let me click on my own stream over there. Looks like we got 7 viewers over there at Twitter. How do I got more viewers on Twitter than on Twitch, man? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. 7 viewers over there at Ooh. I don't like hearing myself. That much is for sure. Can I click on this so that we could see chat? I want you guys to see this. Hold on. This is a momentous occasion. Let's go to Chat Plus and move myself over down to here. And we will make window capture 1 functional. And Opera. Opera's not working. Steam Opera. Interesting. It's not showing. Notifications. Well, we got. Thanks for the follow, Yang. Huh. Is this not going to allow me to show? Oh, thank you for the follow, Sophia Yang 23. Welcome to the stream. I guess they have a thing against me streaming my websites. Let's go back to just chatting, and then chat plus, and then the window capture should be boom. Okay, then we go to home. We are learning this as we go, as we are live. Look at that. Look at that. Say hello, Twitch. Hello, hello, Twitter. You guys are, we are doing some what Inception type shit right here, man. Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. It's kind of creepy. So let's go back to our just chatting. So how you guys doing this morning? You guys just waking up, getting your morning coffee on? I just got back from field missions, so I'm a little exhausted, man. Just being honest with you. I've had some caffeine, so I should be able to go today. We're going to try and shoot for 4 hours, but we'll be okay with 3. But I really want to do 4 hours. I don't really have... Should have been asleep, but it's been good. How about you? I'm good. I'm good. I just finished 8 hours of working. Got home, had some breakfast, and some coffee. Actually, some espresso, because I feel as though I'm gonna need a little bit of it to make it through stream today. But I really wanted to give this stream restream a shot and try to hit 2 platforms at once, and I think it's doing all right. If you're on are you on X or no, you just followed, so you are on Twitch. But welcome to the stream, welcome to the family. For those of you that are new, I am Johnny DeGordo, formerly known as the IS Senpai. But yeah, we're cooking today. I'm actually excited to get into Dragon Age because last stream we only cleared one area. We were on the hunt for Iron Bull. If you guys hit the clickbait on my YouTube VOD, you got the big question was, did we find Iron Bull? The answer is no. The answer is no. We did not find that dude. But a lot of people who are just joining the stream are asking, yo, Senpai, why are you playing such an old game? Like, literally, Dragon Age Inquisition was 14 years ago. Where were you? How old were you 14 years ago? I'm not telling you, because I go by Senpai, not just because I've been around on Twitch, but I've been on this earth for quite a while. I mean, this is not my first rodeo streaming. In fact, this is only my first time. I'm old. Go to school, play Oregon Trail on the Apple IIe computer old. For those of you that follow me on X, you guys know that I've been dropping a few hints, but it's mainly because a lot of the younger VTubers, not just VTubers, a lot of the younger streamers, they type messages like, "Oh, I am 30. I am getting so old." Yo, I would sell my right arm to be 30 again. 30 is like the prime of your life. Like 20, you're just being stupid. 20, you're going out there, you're experimenting with crap, and yeah, the prime of your life is your 30s, because you're old enough to know better, and you're making smart decisions, and you're making the most out of your time, instead of just like doing one thing really fun and then breaking your arm and then spending the rest of your vacation in a sling. You are, yo, I'm gonna hit this up because it's fun and safe, and I'm gonna hit this up and it's fun and safe, and you are multitasking, you are maximizing your time. Yo, the 30s were great. So whenever I see someone go, "Oh man, I just hit 30," I'm like, soak up this decade, dude, because You hit 40, it's all downhill from there. All downhill from there. Gravity takes over. Gravity takes over. Where there used to be muscles, now you got sag. I mean, you could. I mean, I know some people. They go to the gym and they keep their muscles up and stuff like that. But gravity never fails, man. It never pays to break the law, and gravity is law number one. But yeah, I've seen a lot of posts lately. Yeah, I don't want. I'm not a boomer. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a boomer. Definitely not a zoomer. I'm that guy that when people go, you fucking millennial. And when people call me a millennial, I'm like, hey, just because I was there for the start of the millennials doesn't mean I'm happy to be a millennial. Yo, I was a millennial year one, which is weird because when I was younger, people talked about Gen X the way that people talk about millennials now. Like they're like, Gen X, you bunch of rebels, blah 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 blah. I'm like, not to make a nerdy wrestling connection, but like D-Generation X. They were like the cool ones. Even if you weren't into wrestling, people were walking around doing crotch chops and everything. They were like so cool. But now they're old. The leaders of D-Generation X are running the company now, and it's like, oh my god, what is going on? And people call them old. But I love the youth in streams today. Honestly, it's what keeps me interested in streaming, gaming, VTubing at my state of life is just, you know what, if you watch VTubers, I think it's a scientific fact. It's a scientific fact that if you watch VTubers, you feel younger. It's not like they make you feel old. They make you feel younger because you laugh. Like, you may not get all the jokes, but then you look that shit up. You get on Urban Dictionary and you're like, what the hell does that mean? What the hell does Riz mean? What the hell does what the hell's a gat? And you learn that shit and you're like, that shit's funny. Now that I get it, that shit's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it makes you feel young because you're like, it makes you want to connect. It makes generations want to connect to each other. And it's not like Generation X and millennials were all about separating from each other. They're like, oh, you don't understand what the hell what I'm going through. Well, you're damn right they don't understand what you're going through. There's like that's why it's a different generation. But like, I think with this VTuber, it started with the VTuber revolution, and now it's what's the hashtag now? VTuberUprising. Yeah, people are trying to connect across the borders, and I think that is legit. I think that's cool. That's cool. I'm down with that. But definitely, you know that old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, guess what? I'm an old dog and I'm a VTuber, and I'm not even the oldest. I'm up there. Don't get me wrong, but there's like a 99-year-old VTuber out there. I think she's like she goes by Granny something. She's up in Japan. I hope she's alive. I hope she's alive. Dear God, more people need to be like that. Like my dad sits on the side of his house. Like, he watches YouTube reruns, smoking his cigarettes and stuff like that. He's just like, yeah, he's earned the right to relax, but come on, man, you still got lots of life to live. This lady's 99 years old. Probably at the time that I read that article, she was 99, so she's probably like 108. So, I mean, chances are she's not alive anymore, but hold on, let me do some research. Oldest VTuber age. Okay, she was 85 years old. So I lied. I thought she was 99. Her name is Hiroko. She is Hiroko Mihara Hiroshima. Wait, I'm late stage elderly person. Mihara Hiroshima. She's 85 years old. So she's 86 because that this article was written in 2023. So she's 86 years old and she's a VTuber. She speaks in the Hiroshima dialect, has posted more than 100 videos, and has accumulated nearly 1 million views. Dude, come on. I know Twitch's algorithm is shit, and it's hard for any of us to make a dent and like break through that ceiling. I mean, some people, they luck out. They know someone in, yeah, no shit, man. But like, so many people, they give up. Like, I've seen so many graduations. I think last month was the worst. Like May, I joined a whole bunch of communities on Twitter. I joined a whole bunch of communities on Twitter because I'm new to this whole VTuber thing. Like, I'm not new to the culture. I've always been VTuber adjacent. I've been a VTuber since Iron Mouse version 1. Her very rarely seen brown-haired kind of stock Iron Mouse. That was when I started. Like, I watched a little bit of it. Like, I wasn't deep into it until COVID-19 hit. When the pandemic hit, which marked the beginning of the VTuber revolution, I went hard on watching VTubers. Like, I was still streaming as a face streamer. I streamed under my now nickname, Aya Senpai. And I was a face streamer. That's fine. And I was already up there in age. That's why I took on the senpai moniker. But pardon me. But yeah. Then COVID hit. And like, no one could leave. No one could get out of the house. Everyone was still rushing to buy toilet paper and all that crap. Like hand sanitizer, toilet paper, bathroom cleaning materials. Like, people cleaned their houses like they were on crack. It was crazy. But like, for me, I worked in medicine. Well, I wasn't part of the medical crew. I worked as hospital staff, and I was deemed a frontline worker. My shifts went from 8-hour days to 12-hour days, and then pretty much, can you spend the night at the hospital? And my streaming career crashed because like, I had no schedule. I had no way to tell you, hey, I'm streaming. Like, sometimes I would start a stream and then my phone would go off and it's like, hey, can you come in? We have X amount of patients. We need this and that. And I would just be like, oh shit, okay, I guess I'm ending stream, guys. And it got to the point where I was just like, real life comes first. I gotta take my hiatus. I was like, I will be back as soon as this calms down. Holy shit, dude. 3 years later, a 3-year hiatus from streaming, and I'm back. But during those 3 years, man, especially on the nights that I was like at the hospital, just sleeping in one of the empty patient rooms. Hey, thank you for that. And it's funny because like, sitting there in the hospital through all that chaos and then logging on Twitter and then seeing people go, oh yeah, COVID's fake. It only attacks the old people. And I'm like loading up a young maybe a little overweight, so he probably had some lung issues. But I'm loading a young guy into the morgue, and I'm just like, dude, man. And just watch. Like, I had to turn off Twitter. At that time, it was still Twitter. And I was just like, I gotta get my mind off this, because when you're surrounded by that kind of crap, your mental takes a nosedive, especially when you realize what you gave up. When I was going from like four to 5 streams a week to like nothing. I had a 5,000. Yo, the trend of people just licking toilets during those times. No kidding, dude. No kidding. It was like, and people were like, hey man, if you catch COVID, your job has to give you like 14 days off paid. I was like, dude, if you catch COVID, I'm going to be loading you into this morgue, and I'm not going to be nice about it because you did that shit on purpose. But, oh man, it was crazy. Crazy times. And like, I would be sitting there, dude, I didn't realize how comfortable hospital beds were to begin with. Like not the shitty ones they have at the ER. Those suck. Those are just foam on plastic. But like the ones they have for the long-term ones that have like the built-in massage, the little massaging things, it's supposed to thump you to like shake the crap out of your lungs. That actually is not bad when you've been busting your ass all day and you get on one of those. I tell you what, man, most people never know about that thing. Never know about that. And I hope no one ever does have to know about that, because that means you are in there for some bad shit. But like, I remember laying in that hospital bed, the little thing thumping on my back, and like pulling out my phone and watching some Iron Mouse. And I remember the stream that hit me. There was a stream where she was like trying to raise money for a new work area. She calls her bed her work area, because for those that of you that don't know, Iron Mouse is bedridden. And well, not anymore. She's moving around. Her condition's gotten better. It's thank God she blew up, because now she could afford proper health care. But back then, she was just a small streamer like you and me. And she was like, hey, I need to raise some money for a new workspace, meaning she needed a new bed. And instantaneously, chat dropped like everything she needed, like whatever she was asking. I think it was like $2,000. Instantaneous. She's sitting there just starting to explain what she's going through, the type of sickness she has, the immunodeficiency issues that she has, and chat just dropped all that. Dude, I felt that in my chest, and I was like, you know what, I've been around, I've seen some pretty sad stuff. Did my time in the military. After I got out of there, I felt like I could still contribute to helping people, and became medical side. So, dude, and you know what? It's crazy. And people are like, oh man, toxic communities. You know what? There are good communities. And you know what? I want to say 99% of VTuber communities are not toxic. They are very supportive. Even though some people love to troll, they love trolling their streamer, and that's okay. Troll your streamer every now and then, but it keeps us on our toes. It does keep us on our toes. It just so happens that the toxic people are very loud, which is upsetting. Yes, it is. But I'm not gonna call out any VTubers that have toxic communities, but they're usually, you can always tell which VTubers have toxic communities, because the streamer themselves get tied up in some drama, some really bad fucking drama. Like, they get tied up in some doxing scam, or I'm not gonna go into any details on the one that pops up in my head because it will completely just like you guys already know who I'm talking about. And honestly, that dude, he streams once in a blue moon now, and he has like a little handful of people. He started off huge. He had a huge following because he was like a little troll, but he's toxic, and that's not cool. But like for the most part, you could go into any VTuber's stream, whether they're indie or whether they're corpo or just a founding member of a small fledgling agency. Their community support them so much. For the most part, like I have onesie twosies that come into my chat. They don't even know me. They're just finding out who I am, and they're so supportive. Like, I mean, someone came into chat the other day, and they saw my little merch thing up there, and they went to go check to see if they had any Show You merch. If I had any Show You merch. Show You, of course, is this little guy down here. He's my little Twilight axolotl, and I made a few pieces of merch that feature him, and someone bought a Show You sticker. I mean, it was. I'm not ashamed to say. Most VTuber merch is drastically overpriced. It really is. And the thing is we can't really set the prices, or else we're just going to end up paying the difference in manufacturing costs, at least until we become bigger VTubers. If you become a big VTuber, then you could set whatever price you want. You're making your merch for your community. But like for us smaller VTubers, we're making merch because we need to try to get some sort of income out of this. And if we lower it to something that we would pay for it, we're just ending up paying out of pocket to the manufacturer to make these pieces of merch. But someone bought a Show You sticker, like a little holographic sticker, and I'm just like, wow. This is what I'm talking about, like communities. They're like, you know what? I don't even know what the price is on there. It's like $2 or $5. I can't remember what it was. I just switched suppliers, but like someone wanted to support me that bad that they didn't want to pay a monthly sub, which I don't mind. I actually gifted my first sub out yesterday to someone who just constantly kept showing up to my streams. One viewer, I've never met this person before, but he's always at my streams. I don't even know if it's a he or she, never asked, but they just show up and they're just like, hey, at the end of my stream, they're always like, thank you for your hard work. And I was like, you know what? You're getting a sub. I will pay you to be here because you provide the happiness that I should be providing to everyone else. And that's legit, man. That's a good feeling. So, and then someone showed up and was like, hey, I want to support you. I'm going to buy a Show You sticker. Like, for the most part, Show You just sits right down here sleeping. He just sleeps. The only time he wakes up is when enough people are chatting and Stream Elements makes a little command to make him do something. Yeah. And that's why I want to say, not only that person, but anyone who comes into a VTuber stream, or any, not just a VTuber, any streamer stream, and goes, hey dude, you're doing good. Keep up the hard work. I enjoy your content. I may not be back next time, but if I see you on, I'll hop on. Dude, that means so much to a streamer. It is so hard for, like go into Twitch and then hit the search and like search a game like Fortnite. I don't even play Fortnite, but like search a game like Fortnite that has 1 million people streaming it. and then hit the filter. I think everyone just needs to hear you're doing well. Absolutely, because in a world that we live in where everyone's so fast to criticize every little thing, like I've had like 8 to 10 people like be like, hey man, fix your audio. I'm sorry, I've never had this powerful of a microphone that it just one little adjustment and the gain goes crazy and I start crackling. I've heard so many criticisms. I take those into account. I work and I try to make the stream sound a little bit better. Like I just barely got my graphics and my background down where I'm like happy with the way my background and all the stream graphics look. Now I'm going to work on the audio. I've been watching videos to see what decibels I should set things on. But every once in a while, there's that one guy or girl that comes to me and goes, hey, I want to know that I appreciate all the hard work that you put into your stream. It looks like you put in a lot of work into your stream. And I'm just like, wow, where did you come from? Mom, is that you? Dad? Did you make a Twitch account? And I'm like, it hits you so hard. It's like a breath of fresh air. I'm telling you, it's surreal. And like, it hit hard it hit hard when I was a flesh tuber. When I was a flesh tuber, it hit hard, but people don't realize how much harder it is to be a VTuber. The thing is, those kinds of people also just randomly pop out of nowhere and sometimes don't come back, but the words just stick and it's amazing. Absolutely. I will forever remember the first sub I gave out on this channel. Whether they renew it on their own or not, I will always remember that guy was so special to me, or girl, I keep saying guy, that person was so special to me that I felt the need to gift them a sub. Because like I just want them to keep coming back and coming back and coming back. Whether they renew it or not, I don't know. He seems loyal. He's always here. I mean, he's here on my night streams. I do night streams on the weekend, and I do morning streams during my work days because I work overnight. So I like to stream as soon as I get off of work, and pretty much by the time I'm done with stream, I'm exhausted, and it's perfect because I need to sleep for work at night. So, but on the weekends I do night streams, and he's been here for all my night streams, and I appreciate that. And I mean, I appreciate you coming into the stream. I believe this is the first time I've seen you in stream, and I really appreciate that you're here. But yeah, you get those toxic ones though, and the thing is like, I don't understand people being toxic in people's streams, because I mean, I've been on Twitch for a while, but the rationale of people, it's like they have this feeling of entitlement. Like, hey, you're here to entertain me, and if you're not entertaining me, then I have the right to troll you and talk trash to you. And that mentality is bullshit. That is bullshit. And the reason why I say that is, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my god, that means a lot. Oh my god, holy cow. Thank you, Sophia. Oh wow. Okay. Now I've been around for a while, and that just always gets me. But these guys, these trolls, they come into stream and they go, "Oh, your microphone's crackling," and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, are you for real? Hearts to you too. I absolutely love you for that. I will always remember you. You are my first sub that subbed, and I will remember my first sub that I gifted. But yeah, what for those of you that stream, especially us VTubers, We created this. Everything that you see, we either created or we had someone create it for us. And this is our home. This is our home. And honestly, like Giga said, for those of you who don't know Giga is a VTuber who streams for VShojo. And General Giga made this comment that, would you allow someone to just walk into your home, whether you invite them or not, and just insult you relentlessly? Is that okay? I mean, I am inviting all of chat to come into my home, and for people to feel so entitled to just troll relentlessly. Trolling's different. I'm not want to say troll. To be vicious and toxic. Don't do, like, people do that, and it's horrendous. It's horrendous. It's just something I could never get used to. It's like, do you have that much hatred in you that you could go in, not give the constructive criticism? Oh yeah, there's definitely. I love teasing for fun. When I do a collab with Stoicy Porky, who is one of my dearest friends, IRL. I'm trying to get him set up and get into streaming. He's gonna come on. We tease each other relentlessly, but it's a type of teasing that you could watch from the outside and be like, no, I'm on his side, but that guy's funny too. And that type of teasing's fine. A little bit of trolling here and there, let me see, Bao the Whale, Onigiri, their chat teases them relentlessly. The number of shower comments, the shower gamba itself on Onigiri's stream, where they gamble on whether or not she showered that day or not. I mean, for some people that would suck, but for her it's an inside joke. So what's right and what's wrong? But to just go into someone's stream and be like, yo, you suck, you need to quit, you need to get off of Twitch. Man, I've seen so many young VTubers with so much potential just graduate. And then some of these VTubers, they've been at it for 2 or 3 years, 8 hours a day, every single day, trying to make a name for themselves. They get up into they probably have 32 viewers, average of maybe 35 to 40 viewers. And they're making that progress. And then they just run into so many trolls that they just give up. And they graduate, and I'm standing there no, you had so much potential. And I think to myself, oh, I hope you repackage yourself and you come back, because you got it. Whatever you gave up, you still have. It's still in you. So pick yourself up and try again. Do they? I don't know. It's the nature of VTubers. We all know with the big ticket VTubers, the corpo VTubers, we all know when they repackage themselves and join another agency. And we're not dumb. We know their voice from a mile away. But for us indie VTubers, us little folks, if we rebrand, we graduate, and we come back, chances are you won't know. You won't know who they are unless they drop it, unless they drop the bomb, and they go, hey, I used to be this. A lot of people still recognize me by my voice, because for a while I was a flesh tuber, and just because I look different than what I do in real life, people who were part of my stream, they know, hey man, you're Aya Senpai, aren't you? Well, yeah, I am. But I deleted a lot of the, hey, thank you for the follow, Marge. welcome to the Senpai Squad. Welcome to the Apothecary. But like people are just like I recognize your voice. And I'm like, I recognize you. You've been watching my stream since pre-VTuber me. So, but like when you see these young VTubers just throw it in and they're like, hey, I'm graduating because of this, and this. I need to take a break from my mental. When I need to take a break from my mental, that's big. That's big. That's a VTuber. That's someone right there who just realized they were on the edge and stopped themselves from jumping. That's big. Taking a break for your mental is huge. Graduating, that's another thing. That's graduation to take a time for your mental is a lot of times pushed by something. Something's pushing you to that, whether it's IRL or someone being like just not being able to handle the toxicity of chat. And that's the problem, is toxic chats. And that's what makes guys like me and a lot of the smaller VTubers appreciate each and every one of you that comes and follows and views our content. And there's not enough words out there to show how much we appreciate you guys. That was deep. I'm sorry, that was deep. I mean, I was planning on playing Dragon Age today and killing a whole bunch of things for no reason. And then I just went off on a tangent, but I am so glad to see you guys here, and welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How many of you are coming onto the stream from X? And how many of you are just stumbling upon me from Twitch? Because to be honest, I average like onesie twosies. What is today? Is today 18th? I am 1 month old as a VTuber. I am celebrating my 1 month anniversary today. I started streaming. Oh, well, thank you for spreading it. Thank you for spreading the news about me. I don't want to say I'm wholesome because I have my, thank you. I can't believe it's been a month. This month has flown by. But I would like to say I'm a wholesome VTuber, but sometimes I go a little nuts. Though, especially when I do video reactions. If it's funny, I probably won't stop laughing for quite a few minutes. And you guys will probably be like, okay, and we're going to go ahead and go while you laugh. But I'm not toxic. Yes, the chaos is great. Chaos is great because no one wants to be stagnant. You want to put out new vibes. But like, I do like the lo-fi vibe, so sometimes it doesn't match how excited I get about a topic. But I feel that lo-fi music blends in well with what it's supposed to be, and that's background music. Like, no one wants to have elevator music, but lo-fi is kind of like a step up from elevator music. So I keep that in the background, and it doesn't put too many people to sleep. And for a little Easter egg game for everyone, I mixed in a few lo-fi anime songs. So if you are into anime, I put a few anime songs that were redone in lo-fi so that they are DMCA free. And for those of you that are like new to streaming, DMCA is easy to get away from. It really is. You don't have to go and hit DMCA, type in DMCA free stuff. I see a lot of people are like they're playing like all this DMCA free stuff. Find an artist that doesn't give a crap if they use their music. Simple as that. If you find an artist that doesn't care if you use their music, they won't have filed a DMCA license. And if they don't file a DMCA license, it's free to use. And they will often tell you free to use on stream, blah, 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 blah. So look up whatever you want to look up and then see if that person cares if you use it. And then if they don't, then just hit up their playlist and hit shuffle and off you go. You got some background music. Just a little tips and tricks here and there. But yeah. So this little song here is from Lily Pichu. I don't know how many of you guys know Lily Pichu. Lily Pichu is a live streamer that sometimes has a VTuber model here and there, but she doesn't really use that often. She is usually a face streamer, and she's very popular. I watched her during her League of Legends days, where she was a strictly League of Legends person, but she made it public that her music that she makes is 110% DMCA free. So use anything that she puts out there, and you could use it as background music to your streams. And I mean, she makes amazing music, amazing content. There was a time when I was addicted to offline TV. I'm not so much anymore because there's a lot. They've been swapping in and out with the members lately. I mean, now Jody's a member, and God, who's the new girl? She's not really new. She was always close to him, but a lot of the originals are gone. A lot of the OG OTV members are gone. But like, honestly, I stopped watching after the whole Fed controversy. But yeah, Lily Pichu makes amazing background music for your streams. They fit in really good. They have good vibes to it. Put in the background. She's made it quite clear, which was also like the basis for. I don't know how many of you guys watch anyone from Niji Sanji, or like no Doki Bird maybe. Doki Bird used to be Selene on Niji Sanji. I know we're breaking a lot of the fourth wall rules. Yeah. And the thing was, that song, Last Cup of Coffee, was a Lily Pichu song. And she gave permission for her to cover it. The producer gave her permission, but Niji Sanji decided that they're going to take it down. And that started like a huge downfall right there. And it's like, that's kind of why a lot of people opt to stay away from agencies. A lot of people opt to stay indie. There's pluses and minuses to it. There's not many pluses to staying with Niji Sanji, to be honest. From everyone that's out and everyone that's still in, it kind of just sounds like you're on your own, and if you make it big, then they're gonna be like, hey, we're proud of you, look what we got. But if you kind of are just mid, they're gonna let you drown. I mean, honestly, if I were to choose an agency now that it's gotten better, I would probably go VShojo, but I would never be able to get into VShojo. Absolutely. I think people who get swooped up into agency, no offense to anyone who got swooped up into an agency. I have a friend on X. You guys may have seen her around. Like, I've talked a little bit through posts and stuff with her. Haru. I've stopped on Haru's Twitch quite a few times. She got swooped up by that agency VC, and right now they're going through some rocky times, and Haru's out on hiatus, and I'm just like, is that what is expected of to experience in agencies? Because I'm not down for that. Like, I'm the happiest I've ever been streaming as a VTuber, as an independent VTuber, because like we get to do what we want, and if we make it, we make it. If we don't, we adjust and we just keep on plowing through it. So I think that indie VTubers, when they make it big, it's a huge accomplishment. Oh man, hold on, let me grab some water really quick. Yeah, when indie VTubers become absolutely. When indie VTubers become big and they rise from like streaming to 0 people, I mean, it's hard. It takes a lot of internal strength to sit here and stream in front of 0 people and pretend like there's people in chat. And that's what you got to do, because like I've had so many friends hop on Twitch and they think, oh man, I'm so entertaining. Yeah, you're entertaining because you're my friend. You're entertaining to me. And then they hop on Twitch and they're like, I'm gonna give 110%, blah 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 blah, and they're hit with that big 0 in their viewership, and they're just sitting there and they're streaming to like no one, and they just end up getting that tunnel vision, and they just start playing video games, and you could see it in their eyes. They're like, okay, I'm streaming, I'm playing video games and stuff like that, and I'm on stream. And they just it's like you're not really going anywhere, because people are going to tune in and they're going to see you playing video games and you're zoned in and you got that tunnel vision going, and they pop in, they say hi, and you've already been through like an hour or so. Your session's an hour in, you've been zoned into your game, and they go, hi, what's up, how you doing? And you just ignore them because you didn't even see the chat, and you missed your chance to connect with a person, because like it's hard. It took me a while. Not just in this iteration of me. This is easy for me. I mean, this is my 3rd time coming back, and it's gonna be my last time coming back, but I don't plan on going anywhere for a long time. I'm enjoying my time as a VTuber, and I kind of want to just like, I've got the sickness now. I've commissioned my artist to make me a new outfit. I have a chibi model. Like, I don't know how many of you guys have seen the chibi model, but he's pretty gosh darn cute, if I gotta say so myself. Hold on, let's bring him out. 1 second. Yes, I have a chibi model. 1 second. Yes, I have a chibi model. So thank you. He's adorable. I love him. I don't even know where this hair in the back of my head came from, because my regular model does not have this, and it just wiggles. What is this wiggle? What is this? But it's, I mean, I've got the VTuber sickness. Like, it started with my base model, and then I bought a whole bunch of icons, a bunch of emotes, and then I bought animated emotes, and then I was like, I need a mascot, so I got Shoyu commissioned, and then I was like, oh, and this is all before I debuted. The chibi didn't come till after I debuted. I had my base model, my emotes, and Shoyu. Then the only reason why I jumped to all those emotes, when you first start streaming, you don't have a lot of slots for emotes. You don't have a lot of sub badges and all that. But I mean, just so you could see how long I've been on Twitch, my sub badges are, I think they're in August I'll be able to have 6 years of sub badges. Yeah, I'll get my 6th year of sub badges for in August. So yeah, but then after I started streaming, I love VTubing so much that I just had to get this little chibi model. And then what else? I got I have a VR chat model, 3D VR chat model, and a Minecraft model. Yeah, so the VTuber sickness is real. I haven't even used either of them. Yet. I'm only a month into this. Haven't even been on VR chat on stream. Haven't even been on Minecraft on stream yet. And it's just like the sky's limitless with this. There's so many things you could do. And people are like, yo, VTubers, like, do you see how the streaming community first treated us when we came on the scene? Like, they didn't even want us at the Streamer Awards. They didn't even want VTubers to be part of the Streamer Awards. They're like, oh, they don't even show their real identities. It's like, honestly, I'm gonna throw this hot take out here. VTubers show their real personality more than FaceTubers. And it's the God honest truth. Like, when you're a VTuber, you show, like, your real feelings come out, who you really are comes out, and your artistic style shows through your commissions and your models that you get commissioned. Meanwhile, when you're a FaceTuber, you hide behind this mask. Like, this TwitchCon, I'm going to this TwitchCon. I'm going to be going to all 3 days when it hits in San Diego. And I've met a lot of streamers that over the years that I've gone to TwitchCon, I've met a lot of streamers, and I'm just like, they are completely different in person. Like, loud personalities that are bigger than life. Like Connor, Iron Mouse's friend. When you meet him in real life, he is the calmest person ever. He's so calm and chill. But like on stream, they blow up and stuff like that. But the thing is like, us VTubers, we just let everything out, because it's like, we're not, as long as we don't get doxxed, we're good. And they're like, so, but that leads to the argument that, do VTubers have it easy? Do we have it easy compared to live streamers? Because a lot of the live streamers are like, hey, you guys shouldn't be at the Streamer Awards because you guys hide behind the mask of being VTubers. Well, to be honest, the mask of a VTuber allows us to set ourselves free. So go ahead and shoot some holes into that argument. And then they're like, oh, well, we had to do this and this and this. We had to put on makeup and all that. I'm like, yeah, you put on makeup, but some VTubers had to put on full body 3D suits. Like, imagine the getup that Fillion has to put on, like all the cords tumbling around the room and stuff like that. Look at Onigiri. Like, I don't know if anyone's seen Onigiri's kitchen, but that thing's like a full-size studio. Like, what you see is nice and pretty, but when she flips that camera around and you see what she's looking at, oh man, that's her house. Is like turned into a full studio. Even this background, my model, the graphics, the background music, that's all stuff that you had to curate. So we don't have it any easier than a face streamer, to be honest. Sometimes it's harder. Sometimes it's like, I've never experienced this. I love my art mama. I mean, I always have her logo on the bottom of my screen over here when I'm doing my by just chatting, because I just appreciate the work that she's done for me. Like, no matter how much I ask of her, she's always willing to help me out. And sometimes I do feel bad because I feel like I overwork her sometimes. So, but yeah, it happens. But like, to be honest, we put in as much work as face streamers, if not more. And if you have an addiction to different outfits and costumes and models and mascots and backgrounds, then you're going to invest quite a lot into your streams. But again, we are just like any other streamer. We appreciate those who show up to our streams. We hurt when a troll is completely toxic to us. We just internalize it just like everyone else, which isn't healthy. But I mean, we're just like everyone else. And then when you see people quit and graduate early, you're like, oh man, you had so much talent. And then you see the new ones. The new ones are like, they come in and they have the debut date and it's like a year away, and you're like, man, you got to sit on your debut for a whole year. That means they got a model in the works, and that's always exciting when you when your artist starts working on your model and starts sending you those updates, and they're like, hey, how do you like this sketch? Is there anything I could do better with this sketch? That's exciting. But to sit on that for a year, I honestly, my debut was a 3-month wait period. Like, I waited 3 months because I'm picky. My art mama is very patient with me, and I sent back some sketches with a few revisions here and there, and I'm really glad that she was very accommodating. But yeah, it killed me to wait like that for 3 months to debut stuff. Like, I was piecing together this whole background and creating the little advertisement box up there, curating a background soundtrack of like well over 200 songs, just so that I don't want to. I mean, I'm a little OCD when it comes to music. Like, I don't want the same song to play twice, even though I hit it on shuffle, and no matter how many songs you have, you still run the risk of playing the same song twice. But definitely, are any of you guys stream? Do any of you guys stream out there? And if you do, I'm gonna follow you guys right back. I see you. I'm actually following you back right now. Got you. And you. Who else? Which one of you is Riva? Anyway, I am very, very glad to have you guys here. Are you guys excited about any games? Did you guys watch any of the showcases? Where are you? Accept my follow. I will find you, vibe. You know, that's just me showing my appreciation in the super most creepiest way I possibly can. Follow. Bam. Gotcha. And where's Margie at? There you are. Follow. I got you both. But are you guys into gaming? Do you guys do streaming? What do you guys do? And how do you guys like hype yourself up before your streams? Me, caffeine. That's my big thing. I get so caffeinated up before my streams that my kidneys hurt. And do you guys do gaming, just chatting, VR chat, maybe some IRL streams? I will be IRL streaming TwitchCon. The games during the Nintendo Direct, I think I only saw the one about Luigi and Mario and Donkey Kong. I don't stream, but I write stories and a mod. Oh, you're a mod? Nice. Would you like to be a mod here? Let me see. I didn't really watch the Nintendo one. There was a game that I'm looking forward to. I think hold on. I want to make sure I get this right. Is it Silk Wind? Let me see. Nintendo Switch Silk Song. That's the one I want to play. What kind of games do I play? I play everything but horror games. Like, horror games are not good for me because I have the tendency to hold my breath until something scary happens. And it's funny. And then when something scary happens, I hit things. Yes, Silk Song's the one with Hollow Knight. Did they show it on the Direct? I think they may. I heard they may have showed it on the Treehouse. I could be wrong. Like, I didn't catch the Direct because I kind of just have my mind reserved for Dragon Age. I'm a huge BioWare fan. I mean, yeah, they put out some stinkers lately, but I love Mass Effect. I love Dragon Age. I like the idea of Anthem, but the execution sucked. Hollow Knight Silk Song for Nintendo Switch. Is it in the store already? Oh, we could be switching game. Oh, no, release date to be determined. No, Nintendo, why you do that to me? But like, RPG is usually the genre that I go towards. I do a little bit of fighting games. I'm not very good at shooters. I mean, I'm a little bit on the older side, so my reflexes aren't as good, and it's kind of humbling to get like tore up by a 12-year-old. Hey man, those 12-year-olds are legit. They pick up a game, and if you're an oldie like me and you wander into a Fortnite match, you're probably gonna get terrorized by a bunch of preteens. Have you played Cult of the Lamb? Yes, I have Cult of the Lamb installed, and I put it out on a stream. I want to say a couple weeks ago. If they wanted me to stream Cult of the Lamb, Grand Blue Fantasy, Super Mario RPG, or I forgot I had one more in there, and the votes went towards Grand Blue Fantasy. Trails in the Sky, I have heard about, but I have not played it. I like Cult of the Lamb because it gives me like a Secret of Mana type of vibe, or a Legend of Mana. Ooh, that game's coming out too. When the hell is that game coming out? Yeah, there's a Legend of Mana is also coming out. I don't know if you like that game, but like, I enjoyed Cult of the Lamb, but then I think my cultists started dying on me, like a lot. like a plague swept my cult, and I lost the majority of my people, and it hurt. It hurt. My little animal friends were dying. It's like evil Animal Crossing. I'm scared to see what my island looks like on Animal Crossing. I haven't gone to my island in forever. Okay, so if one person gets sick, they could get the rest of your villagers sick. So the villagers have a really bad habit of breaking their beds. And if the bed of the person that gets sick breaks, they just wander and then sleep in everyone else's bed. And like everyone just kept dying. Like all my villagers, like their health just went bloop, bloop, bloop. And I'm just like, I cannot save them. And it's the most helpless thing. Like you feel so bad just watching them all pass away. And I'm like, and you can't recruit anyone fast enough. Like you just run out of recruits. And I'm like, oh no. So like I had like my last 3 cultists, and I like force closed the game because like I just hope that the autosave didn't happen. Like, yes. It's painful, man. It's painful. Like, oh, yeah. So like, right now I'm on an autosave, with like my last few cultists. No, like I didn't autosave. Correction, I did not autosave. Like I force closed the game before before it allowed itself to autosave, and I'm hoping to restart it, and I'm gonna find that person that's sick, and I'm gonna sacrifice him. I'm gonna have the other cultists sacrifice him. Just kill him off. I know that's dark. That's incredibly a dark thing to do, but I know what he's capable of. I'll cry. I'm pretty sure my Animal Crossing people all left their homes, and I have an empty island that's trashed. So I'm not even opening that. It's kind of like I'm scared. Or like hey, level 1 boar, you made it to stream. You could make it an infirmary depending on how far you are. I do have an infirmary, but I'm right. I could probably fix his bed. That'd probably be the easiest way to go about it. But like, I get into this mode where I just turn into like a little running buzzsaw and go cutting through these little quests out there, and I just lose track of them. So yeah, part of it is my fault. I mean, I do have a little bit of negligence, but I think I'm just gonna sacrifice them. When you played Cult of the Lamb, did you use the Twitch integrate? I didn't stream Cult of the Lamb. I played it offline. I did play it offline. I want to play it and use the Twitch integrate so that you guys could all become cultists. Don't worry, I won't sacrifice any of you. You guys will all die of old age. But I wish there was a way to just make them immortal. That would be interesting. Level 1 boar, are you at work still, or are you good? Because you're usually on at night. But I will probably do Cult of the Lamb again, and I kind of want to restart it with the Twitch integration. I also want to give Baldur's Gate 3 a try with Twitch integration. I think that might be interesting. Oh, nice. I'm home too. I got back from work. Hold on, where's my my clock at so I know what time it is. It is 9:23. So I got back about 4.5 hours ago. I want to do Baldur's Gate 3 with Twitch integrate. There's so many things I want to play with Twitch, to be honest. I didn't know Baldur's Gate 3 had. Yeah. Yes. They have Twitch integration where they vote to pick what you're gonna do. It's so bad. It's so bad it's good. It's so bad that it makes great content. The whole one of my favorite Baldur's Gate streamers, vote to rizz up the characters. Here we go. Yes, that one of my favorite VTubers that was addicted to Baldur's Gate, Haruka Caribou, notorious for being a squid rizzer, and she went all the way with the squid, and she never lived it down. Like, for those of you who know Haruka, she is probably one of the most naive's too mean, innocent, we'll use the word innocent, probably one of the most innocent VTuber streamers. And when she rizzed that squid and went all the way, she turned 8 shades of red. I can't even imagine. It was so bad that Henya was even just trolling the hell out of her. But yeah, that type of crowd interaction would be great. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 is a little bit dark and gets down and dirty, but like the voice acting so good. Like, I have this feeling. I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate, and I'm gonna have my heart set on rizzing up Karlach, and chat's gonna make me rizz up Astarion. I just have this feeling. Like, I'm gonna want to rizz up Karlach, and then they're gonna make me go after Astarion, and I'm just like, y'all hate me. You all hate me. I love Astarion's voice actor, but like, for character wise, I love Karlach's character. Have you guys played Baldur's Gate? Are you familiar with the characters? I mean, everyone knows Astarion because he won Voice Actor of the Year on the Video Game Awards. So, definitely, he did an amazing job. He really did an amazing job. He played his character well. But I just like the personality of Karlach better. Just a no-nonsense ass kicker. Been playing with a few friends, still need to finish. I started playing Baldur's Gate with my brother, and we didn't last that long. Like, we kind of just were like, I want to play this way, he wants to play that way, and it was like, okay, we're not on the same page. Probably not the best setup. Me and my brother are kind of like polar opposites. By the way, you said usually stream at night your time. What time is it here? I'm on Pacific Standard Time, so right now it's 9:26 a.m. But it's during the work week. I stream at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then on my weekends, which are normal weekends, Saturday and Sunday, I stream at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Where are you at? I mean, time zone. You don't have to dox yourself. On my work days, I work overnights, so I work the graveyard shift. So when I get off of work, it's 5 a.m. and then I sit down, have some breakfast, have my coffee, get stream set up, and then it's stream time at 8 o'clock. Usually the stream gets kicked off like about 8:15 or I forgot specific zones, but it's like 12:27 a.m. Oh, it's midnight. It's after. You guys are on JP time? Well, maybe not JP time. Trying to think what's a little bit past JP. Are you in European time? I'm not sure. No. But I know I don't have many JP viewers because they're all in bed. So you guys would probably like my my weekends, but most people don't like weekend streams. They're hit or miss because most people like to go out during their weekends. But my weekends are my weekend streams are 8 p.m., which would be like about a little after in the afternoon your time, possibly. I think JP's 12 hours ahead of me. Okay, so right now it's like 1:29 a.m. JP time. So you're saying it's one. So you guys are probably inland. You guys are probably inland and towards the middle of Asia, correct? Probably. But yeah. So probably my weekend streams are a lot more accessible. Like my art mama will stop in on my stream right before she goes to bed. Sometimes she'll say hi and then like I won't even notice it. Like she'll say hi during the intro when I'm setting up, and then off she goes. But on the weekends she'll come in and say hi and all that, and I'll blow her up on stream and just try to get her as many new art children as possible. I love having brothers and sisters with my art mama. We end up frequently going to each other's streams, so definitely, and it's nice to have someone to raid at the end of stream. But yeah, that's usually my pattern. Get home, get caffeinated, stream, and on my weekends, have dinner, get caffeinated, stream. And it's funny too because a lot of people are like, "Man, it must be rough." I'm like, "No, I love streaming. I love talking to you guys." And then on the days where I don't have anyone get caffeinated is the most important part. My problem with caffeine is that sometimes I will overdo it with caffeine. Like I'll have like for the late night stream, I'll make a cup of coffee, but then I'll also have like an energy drink. Like I'll have an energy drink with my dinner, and then just have the cup of coffee on my desk to sip on during the stream. And whew, that much caffeine, like your kidneys start hating you. Your kidneys start hating you, your bladder starts hating you, and if your bladder starts hating you, your chatters start hating you because you had to do the BRB bathroom break. And I have the most annoying be right back screen. I purposely made my be right back screen super annoying. I don't know why. It's my way to troll the chatters back. You want to see my be right back screen? Okay, hold on. We'll do it really quick. The screen itself is not annoying. The song is annoying. Yeah.
Please notice I get so nervous, I don't know what to do. I don't need to seem aloof, I got to push another student off the roof. Then I drag a body to the furnace to destroy all the proof. Why won't you please notice me, senpai? Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai, or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai, or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai, or others will have to die. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai. Please notice me, senpai, or others will have to die.
All right. People hate that song. I don't know why. I've received so many comments of, Senpai, you need to change your Be Right Back song. I'm like, no, I like it. I absolutely love my Please Notice Me, Senpai song. But, you know, different people like different things. But yeah, playing that song with Yonder Simulator, that's a whole new experience. Like playing that with Yonder Simulator, or what is that one? There's a game, Chainsaw Lollipop. Remember that game? Does anyone remember Chainsaw Lollipop? That game, that game's so much fun. That's I think it was an old PlayStation 2 game, I want to say. I could be wrong. I don't want to give you guys misinformation. I mean, that's what Twitter's for. Lollipop Chainsaw. I think was it a PlayStation or Xbox game? I always have. They're remastering it. No way. Yes. That's the one with the blonde girl with the pigtails and the chainsaw. Absolutely. It was a PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game. And she wears like the cheerleader outfit and she just chops up zombies left and right. Are they remastering? Lollipop Chainsaw Repop official trailer. No fucking way. Wow. I'm down for that. I rarely buy remasters, but for that one I will. There's very few remasters that I do buy. I don't know if you guys have heard about a game. Let me see. What is that game that I had? I gotta look through my library on Steam. Library. Kingdoms of Amalur. Have you guys ever heard of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning? It's like a RPG game, semi open world, but like it got overshadowed by Skyrim, so a lot of people don't know about it. But like it was when it first came out, I think it was a Xbox exclusive, and then it went to PC. And then they remastered it, and I grabbed that game and had so much fun playing that game. Why is Stream Elements popping out my old link for that merch link is wrong? I think Yeah, they had an Armor collab with Mass Effect. Hold on. Kingdoms of Amalur. Let me look it up. I think it's EA. Kingdoms of Amalur was made by Big Huge Games and 38 Studios. I don't know why I thought it was. I see the word big games, and I think EA had a little sub branch that made big games or something like that. That's why I get it confused. But yeah, that game was fun. That was like the very first remaster I bought. And then I started buying remasters of all the Fable games. Anyone excited about Fable? I know there's a lot of controversy about how the models look in that game. Yo, I may not even get to Dragon Age today. So if we don't get to Dragon Age today, I apologize, but I'm having so much fun chatting with you guys. Fable, I think I'm looking forward to Fable, but that's not coming out to 2025. Did we get a gameplay trailer for Fable? I don't know. Let me see. Fable. I know we got one for Dragon Age, which was huge because I was afraid that Dragon Age was gonna get buried. Fable gameplay trailer 2024. I don't think so. I honestly don't think they had actual gameplay. I think it was more cinematography. What's the word I'm looking for? Cinematics. That's the word I'm looking for. But I don't. While there appears to be a gameplay in the trailer, there's no UI and no combat. It's mostly just our hero protagonist walking and running. Yeah, so unfortunately, we don't have gameplay in the trailers that have been released. Another game that I saw was Mecha Break. So if anyone's into mech games, that game looks really cool. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games out there. A lot of games that I'm interested in. But like I said, I don't play horror games, unfortunately. And I know horror games, they make for great content. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I don't like playing horror games, but I sure as hell watch someone else play it and get scared. Just watching them like freak out and stuff, that's entertaining as hell. So definitely I enjoy horror games, but I won't stream them. We're getting a Quiet Place game. Yeah, I saw that. Sometimes the player's screams scare me more than the actual jump scares. Absolutely. Like, okay, so sound. I never get scared by anything that I see. Like if something pops out of the screen or jumps at the screen, I kind of blink my eyes and I'm good. But like I don't shut my eyes. Like I just double blink and it's good. But if something comes out with like the most obnoxious screech or like just shrieking in your ears, that's when I jump. That's what gets me. Funny story. I'm gonna share this story with you guys. I'm in America, and in America, when you go to haunted houses, unless you like haunted house, like little fun haunted houses or haunted trails or stuff, where when you go to those places, unless you sign a waiver, the actors in there, the little scary people in there, they're not allowed to touch you. They can get right up in your face, they can get right next to you, but they're not allowed to touch you. And There's some places that you sign a waiver and they could like tap you on the shoulder, shake you a little bit, and get you scared. Yes, Five Nights at Freddy. Like if I play that game on mute, I'm good. If I play that game on mute, I am absolutely fine. But if you go to like a haunted house or a haunted trail in America, they're not supposed to touch you. They can't touch you. They could jump at you. They could screech at you. They could run a chainsaw, like a little fake chainsaw, and have the really loud noises. And they're allowed to scare you that way, but they're not allowed to touch you. So I'm going through the haunted trail. I'm with my girlfriend at the time. No girlfriend anymore. I'm good. But like, I'm going with my ex and we're going through this haunted trail. And a werewolf comes out and grabs me by the shoulders and starts shaking me. Mind you, I did not sign the waiver to allow anyone to touch me. And there was no waiver offered. So it was let me grab a drink of water. Thank you for the hydrate, level 1. I just saw that. Sorry about the late hydrate. But werewolf jumped out, grabbed me by the shoulders and started shaking me. And I turned around and I punched that werewolf square on the nose. It didn't hurt him, nothing. It staggered him backwards, but like there was really no pain. It was just like a push. To him, it probably felt like I shoved him in the face. But like I railed back and I punched this werewolf in the face. And I got kicked out. I got kicked out and banned from this haunted trail for the next 3 years. I was not allowed to go to the haunted trail for the next 3 years. And I was like, dude, he shook me. He grabbed me by the shoulders and shook me. And of course he's like, no, I didn't do anything like that. And there's no cameras or nothing. So they took his side and I got banned. But yeah, natural reaction for me. If something comes out and scares me, I'm probably throwing a fist. It's either you or me, buddy. Flirted with a werewolf. You know what we call people who flirt with werewolves in our community. I'm kidding. I am kidding. Hey, wolf people absolutely fight or flight. And like, by the feeling of the amount of force he used to shake me, yeah, that was an easy fight. I was like, oh yeah, you're not shaking me that hard, but you made that mistake. But yeah, man, they banned me. And they made my girlfriend at the time walk through by herself. Like, they took me out the side exit and she went through by herself. And yeah, needless to say, like, she came out the other end. She like laughed at me and all that. She's like, I can't believe you punched a werewolf. Well, what did you want me to do? He wasn't supposed to touch me. I got scared. And then you get the stupid questions like, would you punch me if we were watching a scary movie? I'm like, no, I'm not going to punch you. Oh my goodness. I would probably just hold my breath until something scary happened and probably pass out because something scary didn't come up. What are your... Okay, here's a question. I don't play horror games and I don't watch scary movies, but everyone has a favorite scary movie. What's your favorite scary movie? I'll start. My favorite scary movie, group of scary movies. It's a whole group of them. I love the Final Destination movies. Those are my favorite horror movies because honestly, that leaves you scared even after the movie's over. After the movie's over, like weeks later, I've reached 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Oh, nice. For me, it's Hereditary, and it was good. The original and the remake. Oh my god, I loved it. I never saw Hereditary. I love the Final Destination movies because even after, like, weeks after you watch the movie, you're still scared to do normal things. Like, my ex was so scared to go into a tanning booth for, like, she quit tanning after she saw Final Destination. Like, for me, stayed out of, I would always look behind me whenever I was in the drive-thru at a fast food restaurant, and I'm just like, ain't no engines going flying through my window. That irrational fear of common objects or everyday things killing you, just, it made that series so good. But yeah, Hereditary and it was so good too. I mean, I don't like clowns to begin with. It's not that I'm afraid of them. I think everyone is scared of trucks carrying logs. Made everyone who watched Final Destination scared out of their minds. Dude, what was that scene when the guy's like lifting weights and then the cables snap and his head gets smashed between the two sets of weights? Yo, I did not go to the gym. And the thing was like, when that movie came out, I was in the military and going to the gym was a necessity. Oh man, I was just like, I think I'll just do free weights. Yeah, I'm not gonna use a weight machine. I'm not gonna have my head popped. That just plays on everyone's natural fear of things that they think are safe killing them. How about horror games? Okay, I don't play horror games. I used to because, like, as a kid, I would get scared and I didn't care who saw me get scared and stuff like that. And I didn't have that. I was not as strong as I am now. So it was always flight. Like, if I had to choose between fight or flight, it was always flight. I always ran away. As I got older, I opted more to fight than flight. So that's why I don't enjoy them as much anymore, because my natural instinct is to break things. But back then I used to just like jump and like cringe back or whatever. So like I used to play horror games when I was younger. My big thing was well, of course, Silent Hill, but that's like a lot of people's go-to. But I liked Fatal Frame a lot. Fatal Frame was a good, scary game. Oh, Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares was more of it's a mindfuck game. Little Nightmares like messed with your head a lot. Yeah, it was scary, but it was more like a thriller type of scary with a little bit of mind fucking in there. It completely messed with your head. I liked Little Nightmares 3 exists. Does it? I heard it was in the making. Let me ask Uncle Google really quick. Whoa, I didn't even finish typing it out in the initial release date, 2025. So it does exist, because if the release date is next year, that means it's playable. It's just not in releasable form yet. It hasn't gone gold yet. So that means it exists. It does exist. You know what, to be honest, I hated the ending. Was it I think it was Little Nightmares 2. The Little Nightmares 2 ending. I just was so pissed off at that ending. Was there multiple endings to Little Nightmares, or is it all just the same ending where you get fucked over? It could be. I think it's. So the ending where your friend fucks you over and lets you drop to your death, that's literally the ending, isn't it? That upsets me. I hate that ending. Oh my god. The game was so good, but then when he fucked me over, I felt so betrayed. I was like, no, like this is me tapping my desk with frustration at reliving that moment when he let you die. Oh wow. So I wonder what the story of Little Nightmares 3 is, because I'm looking at the box art of it, and it's got these little kids with like scary masks on, and it looks really good. Like this artwork is so good. It doesn't seem dark at all. I do like how the girl character has her pigtails sticking out the side of her mask. That's pretty cool. And then it looks like I don't know if that's a male character with the plague bringer mask. Yeah, that's a male character. So the male character has the plague bringer mask, and the female character has the kind of like a submissive mask. I can't tell what type of mask that is, but the pigtails coming out of the sides is a nice little touch there. Hell, they look scary as hell. Whew. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. You know, I should probably be in this stream. Okay. So yeah, this artwork looks pretty gosh darn good. Wait, why is it opening another? That's not right. Close. It's opening up another window. Oh, it's opening in Steam. That's what it's doing. Hold on, let me find another picture. Yeah, that's some nice artwork right there. New tab. What? I don't want to open the link. I want to open up the picture in a new tab. Open image in new tab. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we have a nice little close-up of it. So, would mostly likely strangle 6 if I see them in Little Nightmares 3. Hell yeah. Absolutely. I think it looks like it might be co-op though. But they got, look at them. They have little tiny weapons. What? She's got like a little wrench. So she's just gonna bludgeon things, and the dude has like a little bow. That's cool. That's kind of cool there. Let's see here. What is this? Open image, a new tab. Oops. A little bit more detail right there. Looks like they're both barefoot. Dude, he's skinny, scrawny. She probably is too, though. I think so. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 played on like the darker elements. It seems like the there's a lot of black and blues in the color palette, and this one is kind of just. I mean, it looks too early to tell. Hold on, let me go back to this one. What is this? I mean, that looks pretty dark also. Yeah, that looks pretty dark also. Maybe just they allow a little bit, because you can't cast shadows without light. So if they didn't have a little bit of light, you wouldn't be able to have like little shadows to mess with your perception and stuff like that. If it was completely dark, ooh, that looks dark as hell. Look at that. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So it does get dark. You can see like the blue, kind of blue-green haze a little bit. The lights peeking out, like I said, probably to like be able to cast some shadows that probably will throw you off as enemies, and make you like be more cautious than you have to be. Who's this? Do you see this right here? Hold on. That white cone right there. Oh, you can't see my cursor. I turned off my cursor. Hold on. There's that white cone between the two. That's a third person. That's a third person, guys. Huh. I know, but the cone creatures were creatures. Are they sneaking up on this one, or are they just sitting by the fire with them? Because it looks like they're just sitting by the fire. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Because what if... hear me out. Hear me out. What if the cone creature... Like, you adopt a cone creature to, like, help you out through the game. Kind of like Dobby from Harry Potter. What? I mean, what if? Little twist. A little twist there. That's very interesting. We adopt them for emergency food. And you get to name them. You can name them. Name that one Paimon. So for those of you who've been with me from the beginning of my trek down VTuber land, I got a sponsorship to play what is it? AFK Journey. Little mobile game, AFK Journey, but I got sponsored to play it on stream, so of course you had to play it on PC. And I made my character. My character's named after my old screen name, IF Senpai. And someone kept calling me Paimon, and I was just like, I'm not emergency food. Wait, what is this? What is this? The Ladies Link to the Mirrors. Little Nightmares 3 theories. Oh, shall we? Shall we watch? Okay. Are we watching this, guys? Yes, no? Yes, no, maybe so? Are you guys interested? I kind of am. What do you guys feel like? You want to watch this video? The Ladies Link to the Mirrors. Little Nightmares 3 theory. I'm curious too. Alright, let me turn off the background music really quick. Let's clicky.
Hello everyone and welcome
Ooh.
faces to the very
Hello, you.
Little Nightmares
You
3
big beautiful man, you.
And it's absolutely crazy.
Can you guys hear it all right?
About Little Nightmares 3, and
Or do I need to turn the volume up on it?
Excited to get into it. And of course, today's video is going to be a very hot topic going into Little Nightmares 3. So I want to get that out of the way first. One of these theories very early out the door.
A bit low?
Also
Okay,
to note,
let me turn it up.
It has changed a little bit, so if there's a few errors every now and then, let me know, and I will of course change it. But I'm rocking a new setup and stuff, so hopefully it looks a little bit better. If I'm not looking at you, I do apologize because I'm just getting used to presenting to the camera properly. But I have got script and I've got you there.
Okay, I think that echoes in the video, so
let's get into it. Anyway, like I said, this video is going to be a hot topic going into Little Nightmares 3.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's always something that's been
I did not see any of it.
All the way back
hey, man,
Little Nightmares 1.
Quick.
And that's, of course, the broken mirrors.
I don't think
Why
that
are they
echo is
way?
coming
Who
from
did
me.
it?
Is that echo
What- how
coming
does it
from
even mean?
the video?
Wow. I think I have an answer to this. But before we get into it, I wouldn't be a YouTuber if I didn't ask you to hit like and subscribe and do all the usual stuff.
I think the echo's
if you're a
coming
fan
from
of
the
Little Nightmares,
video. I think
because we have lots and
you don't
lots
hear a video?
of Little Nightmares
You don't hear an
content
echo?
coming your way. And of course, we're trying to
Okay.
hit the goal of
Then
100,000
that must be
subscribers
me
by the
then.
end of this year. So that would also help us along our way, and I would, of course, appreciate it massively. But anyway, shameless self-promotion out of the way. Let's get into this Little Nightmares free theory video.
Little Nightmares
3.
Okay.
So, recently, the brilliant team at Bandai Namco and Supermassive Games released a brand new trailer for Little Nightmares 3. And in this trailer, we can see
another trailer,
using the mirrors as a type of portal, or something similar to how Mono uses the TVs in Little Nightmares 2. And for those that aren't still assured who Lo is the child with the
I think they're formulating the lore just based on the cinematic trailers that they're releasing.
It seems that Lo is the
that
only
mechanic
one who
is
can
gonna
possess this
suck.
ability.
You see all
From
those
what
bugs
it
on the
looks
ground?
like, he has some type of control over when and how he uses the mirror, because as we can see, he can touch it without activating this portal or this teleportation, or whatever you want to coin it. But Mono was a little bit different. The moment he touched it, the static begun straight away. Like he had control over the actual signal, but not the actual initiation of the signal. Where with Lo, it's a lot more different. We're actually seeing full control.
Okay, so we got a little bit of the typical darkness that we saw from 1 and 2.
This also confirms that he can take anyone and anything with him, which is quite an interesting detail. As we know, Six and Mono couldn't do that. They always went on their own, or there was some weird hiccup that happened. But yeah, it's safe to say that Lo is looking to be quite a powerful individual. Now, I don't know where his connection lies within the worlds of Little Nightmares.
Well, we're seeing some of the mechanics.
What's going to happen.
So we are
Also,
getting some gameplay a little
pointing
bit.
out that we
Like
don't
this is
know
gameplay.
if Lo's ability actually breaks the mirror once he uses it.
They're showing the
It
same
seems
gameplay
that
over and
Supermassive
over and over
Games
again.
have
though.
done a good job in the trailer of hiding that from us, because I've tried to go through every keyframe and there is not an ounce of remaining mirror footage after they've used it. And of course, we do see in the trailer there is a mirror broken at some point, but we don't know why it's got like that. But prior to the beginning of the trailer as well, it's fine. So we know that something is breaking those mirrors. Seeing Lo use the mirrors like his own transportation system got my smooth brain thinking about what this means for the world of Little Nightmares and where Little Nightmares 3 could be linking up with the rest of the games. I would like to talk a little bit about Little Nightmares
that creeped me out right
the
there.
amount of mirrors that we were using in the game and or didn't use. Not to mention the fact that they were all broken. We always assumed it was something to do with the lady. And it was something to do with maybe she was getting some kind of gain out of doing it. But what if I told you that that is not the whole story? What if I told you, I think, and this is where the theory comes in,
that giant baby is going to suck. Yes,
the children
absolutely.
all this time. One popular opinion I have about the lady.
Yeah, I could play this game. I would play this game on stream because like this wouldn't really scare me so much. It would just give me like a slight mind trip, which is kind of fun.
The children in the world of Little Nightmares from everything around her and everything in the world. So I do think that turning them into gnomes is more a protective outlook, and it's a very governess approach to do it, protect the children she's been caring for. And of course the gnomes seem to be quite happy in this throwaway. They have like no predator, and like people just ignore them. I mean, at the best that we saw the janitor react to the gnomes, but I believe that was only because of sound, not necessarily because he
there goes my theory about the gnome joining our party.
Actually a little bit more going on there, no pun intended. What if the lady is the one who kept all these
I want to see more
mirrors
gameplay
around the
from
mall?
Little Nightmares
And
3 though.
what if the mall was actually what it was made out to be? A safe place for the kids. Let me explain. In the trailer we see the necropolis. Well,
Okay, so
let me
he's
explain.
theory
In the trailer, we
crafting.
see the
I don't think
necropolis
any of this is
crumbled and
actual.
broken, with not a soul standing apart from.
It's not canon. He's just theory crafting.
And of course, Lowen alone.
Okay.
What if the lady is aware
That's
of
gonna
Lo
suck,
being
man.
able to use these mirrors or this setup in some way, and uses this as a chance to
Like,
get them?
I
onto the
foresee
moor
myself
to make
dying
them
a
safe.
lot in this
Perhaps it's
game.
in the governess's nature, this need to want to protect children. Give or take, it's probably not the best plan of action, I will say. What if the lady actually sets
So
up
we'll
a
go
way
ahead and
for
put
them
this
to
on
get to
the
moor
when it comes
with
out. We're gonna
each
play
mirror
list.
or a specific mirror on the moor. And of course, if we're going off what we were saying earlier about how the mirror only has one use when it comes to this ability with Lo, maybe this is another reason that all the mirrors on the moor are broken. Maybe Lo isn't the only child that's made his way to the moor in this past time. So I know it's a bit of a funny one, and believe me, I'm with you. But let me try and explain why I think this
I
could be
remember this.
possible. I think she does this by sending out a message, and this could be a message in a bottle. Now, if you've played the Depths, you'll be very familiar with that type of collectible item, as it's the runaway kid's main piece to collect throughout the Depths and the secrets of the moor. And this is where it gets a little bit
This will be out
interesting.
next year, right?
So,
Hold on,
let's take the
let me
message
check. Oops.
in the bottle. Let's throw it into, of course, wherever the moor's been lying around for that point, or
Well,
into a
there's
specific
3.
area. And what if Lo was one of the children that managed to get the message in the bottle? And what if, in the trailer, we're not seeing just any piece of paper that Lo is holding
next
and
year.
reading?
It was scheduled
What
to
if
be
it's
this
an
year, but it's
invitation
releasing next year.
to the moor, similar
Oops.
to how we saw the moor present itself in the secret ending of Little Nightmares 2. Now, of course, that flyer of some sort has gibberish on it, and we don't know what it says. But perhaps in the world of Little Nightmares, they can read that gibberish or that language.
Can I make this big? Let's
Perhaps
make it big.
says something as silly as
Sorry.
use the mirrors to find
You got
the
to
moor,
see
or find
a little
the
bit
moor,
of
or
my-
just something, a cry for help to let them know they're not alone and there is a place that's there for them. And of course, what if that's their end goal?
There.
What if that's Lo's end
There we
goal?
go.
What if it is
The
to
clock
find
reminds
that
me
moor?
of
the other
the
thing is the
We
possibility
Were
that
Here
perhaps
game.
Lo carries that flyer around with
Oh, I
him,
forgot
or
all
the
about
abandoned
We Were
within the
Here.
necropolis. This is why
Yeah, you're
there
absolutely
are so many
right.
children and mirrors in the moor, and this is why we see multiple advertisements of the moor everywhere, all for the chance of saving a few children, all because the lady needed to do it, because it's how she is built. Although she looks like a monster to these kids, she really does care. Perhaps isn't going the right way about it, but at least she's making an effort, which I
Interesting.
can't say the same for a lot of the other monsters in this world. Again, the lady's motives seem to be that of the role of the governess, and she's sticking to it even towards the end of the Little Nightmares, or whatever happens during this time. Again, this also explains the broken
I
mirrors on
feel
the
like
wall.
he's
They are
tying
broken
together
either through the
things that
use of
weren't meant to be
children,
tied together.
or so that something or someone couldn't follow the children into the moor.
What do you guys think? I think
Perhaps the
he's
lady
reaching a bit to tie the
actually
two together.
Actively broke them once she knew the mirrors were used or compromised of some sort. And I think this is why we see something lurking in the mirrors, something that could be a danger to the children, to the lady. Perhaps this is the Mirror Man. Now, I'm not going to go too much detail about the Mirror Man. I know, really odd. But because of the Mirror Man's whole issue at the moment with the whole comics not being canonized, I have a specific video coming talking about him.
I think it's just a recurring theme.
as well as things
Oh,
like the
that
North
big
Wind
baby.
and stuff. So I
Screw
will
that
leave
big
that
baby,
to
man.
touch on that video there.
I'm
But this is
already
where I'm
dreading the
wondering,
big baby.
Perhaps this is where the compromise happened within the moor. This is how, when we play the moor, we know it to have absolutely failed, to have gone so south that it just looked like a ruin. Perhaps something did follow them through the mirror when they got there, or children beforehand. But one thing I do find interesting about this whole theory, if you will, is that this kind of gives the mirror scene in the depths.
Oh no, not the
different
baby from Resident
meaning.
Evil 6.
What if the
one
lady saw in the mirror?
The one that you're supposed to like
The mirror
hide
man.
under the bed and then pop
What
out
if
the other
mirror
side?
man
That one?
was depicting what he wanted the lady to see. He was showing her what
And
the
if
children
he
thought of
hesitate too
her.
long, he drags
After
you out
all,
from underneath the bed.
He invites them into safety just to turn them into gnomes. They think she's the monster. And perhaps this reflection is what she is tormented by so much, even though she's trying
Dude,
to
this
help,
guy's
no
going
one
in
sees
deep.
her as the positive. But anyway, let me know what you think of this little theory video. I thought
He's the
we'd start
guy
with the
that
absolute
looks like
crazy
he
ones
looks at a
first,
bowl of
because they're
cereal
always
and he
good fun.
goes,
But of course, let me know what you
"But
think
did
in
you
the comments
pour
below.
the
Let me know
milk in
anything you're
first?
theorizing about at the
Or
moment.
was the milk
I love having a
already
good
there?"
chinwag about theories. But of course, with that being said, I've got lots and lots and lots of Little Nightmares content coming in the future. So as I said earlier, if you are interested, make sure you hit subscribe. And with that being said,
Yeah.
have a lovely
Yeah,
morning,
he's
day,
just
or night,
he's-
wherever you are in the world.
So
Stay safe. and I'll
he's
see you
tying
all in
he's
the
tying
next
things
Little
together
Nightmares
that are like
theory
figments
video.
of his imagination. All right, dude. But thanks for replaying parts of everything. Okay, off we go. But yeah, Little Nightmares 3 is a thing. Unfortunately, we had to wait till next year. We're halfway done with this year, though. Wow. Did I just say that? Did I just say we're halfway done with this year already? This year, man, I tell you. I mean, maybe it's just me. For some people, I mean, I can't generalize it, but for some people, maybe this year's gone slow. But for me, this year's flown by. Like, I can't believe that I've done a whole month as a VTuber. Oh, crap, I'm sorry. Yeah, his was a little low, so I got to readjust this to... Plus 15, 20.1. That's fine right there, right? That sounds good. Yeah, sorry about that. I got some cotton balls if your ears are bleeding. Yeah, his video was way low, so like I had to turn him up like about almost a whole 15 decibels just to be audible. But yeah, that dude was theory crafting like he was Martha Stewart. Just putting together things that weren't really there. But I mean, the footage is good. The footage is great. So I mean, we like from that short footage that we saw, I saw like about yeah, man, this year's flown by. This year, I shit you not. I feel like I've only been streaming as a VTuber for maybe a week. But I mean, things started off slow for me, of course, because when you first start off, you have the old 0 viewer streams. But like, I feel like I've been at it for such a short time. But holy crap, a whole month's passed. I hope it slows down a little bit. You know, that's a double-edged sword, because we're waiting on so many games that I don't want it to slow down. But then again, man, I don't want to get older. Can I stop aging while these games get released, please? Yeah, I don't want to get older. I just want to play the games that are coming out later on in my life. But yeah, Little Nightmares 3, that's a biggie. That's a big one. And it's funny because it started off, I mean, it's still kind of considered an indie game. Why is my Stream Element still posting old links. That's not even cool. Don't click that link. I gotta take that link off of my little circuit there. This chatbot is doing its own thing. Chat commands, custom commands. Oh, the timers. There it is. Timers off. There we go. Turn that one off. Beautiful. But anyway, anything else you guys are waiting for? Because that completely took us on a whole different tangent right there. And I really liked it because I completely forgot all about Little Nightmares. The type of emotion that game brought up. It's like the deceit, the fear, the thrill, and then just seeing that another sequel's coming out. That's outrageous. I mean, granted, we don't get to get revenge, unfortunately, because it looks like we're all new characters. But that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you need to just move on, and revenge doesn't always come readily available. So, would that be something you guys would be interested in seeing me stream? You're not going to get many screams out of me from that game. You might get a oh shit. You might get one of those, but you're not going to get a oh my god, what the fuck was that? Well, yeah, you know what? You might get a couple of those. You might get a couple of those because that giant baby is definitely a what the fuck is that moment. Definitely one of those. So, Little Nightmares 3. Let's add that to the list. I'm not really interested in Silent Hill 2 remake. As much as I loved Silent Hill 2, the remake just looks like it changed from what Silent Hill 2 came out on PlayStation 2, right? Silent Hill 2, yeah, originally on PlayStation 2. It looked like they remade it for PlayStation 3. It's like it's remastered from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3. Like it does not look that much more improved to me, in my opinion. And I was kind of hoping they would remake it a little bit, kind of like how they remade Final Fantasy VII into like a action RPG type of thing. I know. Okay, before you all hang me on this, it added something to it. Like, I hate it when they remake a game and it plays exactly the same, and it's like you're like, oh yeah, it's just the same game with better graphics. I'm like, if you're gonna remake a game, like, add something more than better graphics to it. Like, change the gameplay around so that it's like a whole new game to you or something. That's my take. That's my hot take on that. So I like Final Fantasy remake. I think it was well done. I mean, I think a remaster of the original is good too, but it shouldn't be like $60 or what are games running now? Like $60 with about $30 worth of DLC. Yeah, I think I actually liked the remake of Final Fantasy, and I would like to see a remake of Silent Hill that has like smoother gameplay, maybe a little twists and turns over here and there. That would be neat. That would definitely be neat. There is just talking about Final Fantasy. There is a turn-based game that they showed on Xbox that really piked my attention. Showcase turn-based RPG. What is that one? It looks like Expedition 33. Did you guys see the turn-based game Expedition 33? I mean, how many of you guys saw the... Like, I watched the Xbox showcase because that means it's probably coming out on PC. So, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Let me see what's it coming out on. Haven't heard of it. It looks like it is releasing. So it's called Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It looks like it's out on Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Can I get some Wikipedia on this? There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the chat so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Where's my VTuber model? Let's move myself out of the way. Okay, so it's not out yet. So it looks like Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Epic. So it's coming out on all the platforms. Can we? I think I could pause this. And I think since this is a professional stream, a professional thing, it should have good volume. Gosh, it's low also. Stand by.
Soon she'll wake and paint again. Paint a new number, ticking down every year.
I think they actually show gameplay in this one.
Everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness. Every year she paints again, and every year an expedition.
Okay, mind you, this is old school turn-based, but on a modern engine. I don't know if you guys like turn-based role-playing games.
Again.
For those of us that have played RPGs through the years and seen the transition to action, seeing a turn-based game this smooth.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death. Do you mean we're the only ones left?
This is all turn-based. Look how good that looks. Well, we're gonna go back and look at the board after this. How can turn-based look that good?
Watch out! Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition 33.
How sick did that look? How sick did that look, guys? That was amazing. Okay. Lead the members of hold on, sorry. Caffeine's running out. Lead the members of Expedition 33 on their quest to destroy the Paintress so that she can never paint death again. Explore a world of wonders inspired by Belle Epoque, France, and battle unique enemies in this turn-based RPG with real-time mechanics. So, I want more lore. Okay, here we go. With only 1 year left to live, join Gustave, Maël, and their fellow expeditioners as they embark upon a desperate quest to break the Paintress cycle of death. Follow the trail of previous expeditions and discover their fate. Get to know the members of Expedition 33 as they learn to work together against impossible odds. So I guess the big bad, of this game, is something called the Paintress, which, I guess Paintress artist, the artist that paints death across the world in a cycle. So like ever so often, the Paintress will come and like smear death across the world and wipe out humanity, and then the cycle starts again. And I guess there's from what I'm getting here is there's 1 year left for these people before the Paintress comes and wipes out the world again. So yeah, right. So now you got to lead a group to try and stop the world from annihilation. It's your typical story, but interesting. It's like it's not like someone mad with power that wants to take over the world. It's you have someone that's like not someone, but an entity that finds it beautiful to paint death across the planet. And the people are these guys are just tired of it and they want to put a stop to it. So I think that's a neat little story. Reactive turn-based combat. This evolution of JRPG's real-time actions enhance the heart of turn-based combat. Build your party and level up 6 characters. Craft unique builds for your expeditions that fit your playstyle via gear, stats, skills, and character synergies. Open an active dimension in combat. Dodge, parry, and counter in real time. Chain combos by mastering attack rhythms. And target enemy weak points using a free aim system. Oh, dude. They look so good. Gustav. Also, these are your characters. Gustav, resourceful and dedicated engineer. Gustav grew up feeling suffocated by the Paintress's constant presence over Lumiere. As an engineer, he has dedicated his life to the city's defense and agricultural systems, striving to protect and provide for his people. Now, as an expeditioner, he devotes his final year of life to defeating the Paintress and reclaiming a future for Lumiere's children. Lune, a passionate scholar and mage, the daughter of prominent researchers. Lune has a deep thirst for knowledge and has sacrificed everything to complete her parents' work. Her one goal is to unravel the mystery of the Paintress. Entrusted with charting a path for the expedition, Lune feels keenly the weight of responsibility and the stakes involved. She cannot and will not allow the expedition to fail. Skill, cheerful and serene warrior. A farmer turned teacher, Skill is warm and outgoing. Enjoying life day by day, she is at ease with death, having long accepted the brutality of their world. But her teasing smile masks a dark and painful past. Though deeply committed to the expedition, she is untroubled by the specter of failure. They will do all in their power, and it will either be enough or it won't. Mael. Dude, she's the one that was screaming in that one. Shy loner, eager to fly. Orphaned at age 3, Mael has never felt at home in Lumiere. She has difficulty connecting with and entrusting others, but has come to appreciate her foster brother Gustav. At 16 years of age, Mael is significantly younger than the other expeditioners. Unlike them, she views the expedition as her chance to explore the world beyond Lumiere and finally forge her own destiny. Wow. So, as the orphan, we all know that the orphans usually have a tie-in to the big bad somehow. Oh, why is Automod catching that? You're allowed to call her an orphan. Dude, Twitch Automod is just crazy. But like that list of characters, dude, why? Why is it gotta be so far away? Join the expedition. Start your journey. Enlist now. What? Oh, yeah. We're not gonna do that on stream, but we already know once I log off, I'm putting my email there. Exclusive Lumiere wallpaper. Wait, what is that Lumiere wallpaper? That looks like, is that Eiffel Tower? Open image in new tab. Watch me get attached, and then they're the first to go. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna scroll back. I want to see who I would get attached to. Gustav. I'm guessing Gustav is you, or you're the main character. Loons, the scholar mage. No. I think I would probably get attached to Skeel because she's quote unquote a warrior. So warrior types are supposed to be the ones that are the brave ones, but she's happy, cheerful, and serene. So I think that's like a combination, a cheerful and serene warrior. I think that would probably strike my attention right there. Mael. The orphan, I think, of course, I think everyone is going to get attached to Mael. Yeah, I think it's Gustav. Because is he the lead? Is he the lead of the expedition? I'm not sure. I think the one that I would least be connected to is Loon. And entrusted with charting a path for the expedition. Like, so she's a navigator. Loon feels keenly the weight of responsibility and the stakes involved. So that's your Boy Scout, I think. That's the Boy Scout or Girl Scout character. The we have to keep pressing forward, it's our duty type of person. She cannot and will not allow the expedition to fail. So that's your overzealous, wants to be the leader type of person. Listen to me, I know what I'm talking about type of person. I find it hard for me to connect to those types. Kind of like Cyclops from the X-Men. Everyone hates Cyclops from the X-Men. Skeel, I think just the irony that she's a cheerful and serene warrior. Like, warrior is usually the class with a berserker rage. And then, of course, Mael, the orphan. They're gonna force feed Mael down our throats. That, like, we're gonna try to resist getting connected to Mael simply for the fact that she's an orphan, and it can't end well for orphans. It never does. Like, most games will kill off the orphan because they have no family. So, but I want to see the screenshot. Oh no! It's small. Hold on. Let's actually download this wallpaper. Can I download this wallpaper? Well, unlock exclusive rewards. It's gonna stay small. Let's go open image in new tab. Let's see if I could force zoom it. Okay. So it's a little blurry because I'm using the browser zoom. That's the Eiffel Tower, ladies and gentlemen. The orphan or the sunshine character? Oh no, not my cheerful, happy warrior. No. I want the Boy Scout, the I'm the leader. We will not fail. I want that person to go. I want them to have like the type of ending that Have you ever watched the movie Deep Blue Sea? The shark movie? The one where Sam Jackson gets eaten and after giving his big inspirational speech, the shark just pops out and eats him. That's what I want to happen to that character. But that's cool. That's cool. Kind of like a dystopian. I don't know. I get Armageddon vibes from this picture. Yeah, I get like definite Armageddon because it looks like something's impacting because it looks like the water or the debris is flying upwards. So something definitely hit the ground right there. And it looks like the Eiffel Tower is going to be the first one to suffer the fate. But that's so cool. That's so cool. Anything else? Do you guys have any other? Dude, you guys, if you're interested, should be putting your email address right there, right now. Like, log into that page. Oh, artwork. Let's see here. Dude, she looks like the one that they're gonna rip your heart out with her. Like they're gonna tug at your arteries with that. They are gonna tug. Oh my god, what is this? Cards? Like Yu-Gi-Oh? No, it should have been me. That's cool. So this person right here has like a card attack. It looks those look like tarot cards, possibly. Okay, there's the team. There's the team right there. So, did they say one of the characters were a mage? Was it Gustav? Because Gustav isn't Gustav the only male character? Wait, there's 6. You take control of 6. There were only 4 that they revealed a story for, right? Am I cracked? Am I cracked? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's only 4. 4 characters have backstory. So we're missing 2. We're missing 2 characters. You're absolutely right. And that's not Gustav with the cards. Because Gustav is an engineer. Why would an engineer have like tarot cards and a staff? Interesting. Look, it's a close-up. It's a close-up. This is the background. Yo, that's sick. What is this? Is this like frozen water or is that actual water that's like at a standstill? Okay, we got, looks like seagulls, so I'm guessing that's water. Those are seagulls that are flying away. Oh no, why is this game gotta be so far away? Why do we have to hope that this speeds up? Why? No. Gustav. Looks like they're not gonna skimp with the blood in this RPG. Most RPGs like skimp on the blood, unless it's like Parasite Eve or something. Again, our 4 characters. No staff on Gustav. No staff. It looks like, I don't know if that's a common backpack. It looks like a common backpack, so I don't see anything techie with that backpack. Oh, who's this? It's another mage. Who is that? Okay, back it up. Black hair. So that's the one that I wanted. Wait. Hold on. Black hair. Who has black hair? None of these characters here have black hair. That's a dirty brown. That's like a dirty blonde. Maybe dark or light brown. That's red. Who is this in the middle? Who is that? And whoever that is an ice mage. Whoa, stop playing so fast. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Ice mage. Definitely an ice mage. God, and I just jumped down the other guy's throat for being a theory crafter. But we have nothing to go. We have nothing to hold on to on this. She is right there. That's her right there. I think this is Skila. Hold on, let me see. Skila. Skill. Is it? Hold on, let me look at that. The collar is right there. So she has a high collar that looks like a... Yeah, so she has a high collar. You can't tell from that picture if that's her or not. It could be Mael. Let's see here. So here's a caster. This is a caster with black hair. We don't have any black haired characters. And honestly, stop going so fast. You see down here in the lower right hand corner, it has their profile pictures. Stop it. Why is it? Can we pause? There. God dang it. It's going to keep moving. Wait. It's moving on its own. So that's Mael right there with the scythe. That's sick. That's sick. Mael has a scythe. That's Mael. Am I or is that she has a scythe? No, look. Hold on, I just completely missed this other blade. It's a dual bladed scythe. Have you ever seen a dual bladed scythe? Like in any game? That's insane. That's insane right there. I think I'm gonna main that character simply for that sick ass weapon right there. That's crazy. And I think this is Skiel because Skiel has a sword. Or, that dual scythe, because okay, so a scythe by nature is a farming tool, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong to think that? By nature, hydrate. And a stretch. Oh, you're cashing in. Ugh. Okay. Oh, big stretch. Okay, so by nature, a scythe is a farming tool, and they said that our warrior was a farmer. So that could be Skiel with the double-edged scythe. I could be reaching, I could be stringing things together, but that makes a hell of a lot more sense than anything that one guy from that video was saying. So it could very well be. Let me play some music while we're examining these photos. Oh God, that's loud. Yeah, Oh, you know, I think. Okay, so this monster right here, big ass weapon, looks like a spear, but look, tentacles coming out of the arms. I think that one's gonna be so it's a Lancelier Alpha. So that's a lance, and it has like the vines coming out of its arms. I want to know who this is, because this person never got mentioned. That's a big Mama Jamma. That is a big Mama Jamma of a monster. That's a Monster Hunter size proportions right there. Speaking of which, Monster Hunter is also coming out in 2025. We're gonna eat really well for games next year. Loon. What is Loon's? Loon is a scholar and a mage. So you think Loon, like this is just a mist color right here, maybe, perhaps? And it's actually like a darker color? I think this one might. No, that's a dude. That's a guy. I think that's a guy. I could be wrong. I'm like very slender arms, but I'm thinking anime boy style. Kind of like my normal character. My normal VTuber model is slender. Looks like there's several of these monsters. What is that behind him? It's glowing. I think that's a different scythe, though. That's more of a staff than anything. These are our big four. See, that's Loon right there. I think that's Loon on the left. And her hair is kind of dirty blonde also right there. Yeah, so this one right here, this is Skiel, because look at the collar. Skill's on the right, on the far right, because the collar, she has like the butterfly collar, and Skiel has the butterfly collar.
For instance.
Wait, is the hairstyle the same? Yeah, that's Skiel on the far right. And then, so from left to right, I think Loon, Mael, what the hell's his name? Gustav, and then Skiel. Yep. So those are our main characters right there. God, I'm so interested in this game. And the thing is like it's technically a turn-based game that plays like an action RPG. So I kind of just want to experience it. Gustav. He looks like a Gustav. Okay, so this girl right here has glasses. It looks like she has glasses on. So probably another scholar. So they say six characters. Take control of 6 characters. So there's 2 characters that we haven't seen. So 1 has to be that mage with the cards, and one has to be her. She's an ice mage. That's what I think. That's why I think we're missing. Barefoot. I love the enemy design. The enemy design looks pretty good. I mean, more than pretty good, like outrageously good. Your basic rock golem, but doesn't look basic at all. Okay, who has this outfit? Is that Mael? Hold on. Where's that group picture? That's Mael. Yeah, that's Mael. Mael has a long sword. Mael has a long sword, so that means the double scythes, that's Skiel. Oh God. Well, you're welcome. I introduced you guys to a game that now is gonna like pry at our brains for quite a while. God, that's interesting, guys. And it's coming out for all platforms. I'm sorry. I got you guys hooked on a game that's coming out in 2025, but you guys would have found it without me anyway. I know you guys would, but I figured let's just torment you guys just a few weeks more by telling you about it earlier. Oh dear, so many games. How about Monster Hunter Wilds? Any of you guys are looking forward to that game? I know Monster Hunter has its followings, but it also has its people that absolutely can't stand it. I'm actually excited about it because I like the character design of the new group that's going to be leading us through the wilds. And I don't think any of us need to see gameplay of Monster Hunter Wilds. It's literally... Wait, you didn't know that Monster Hunter's coming out with an... Oh boy, here we go. Let me go ahead and mute this music again. Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, this one right here. So they took all the best parts of Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Wild. Monster Hunter World and what is that other one? It's like Rising? Monster Hunter Rise. Alright, let's watch this trailer. Let's go big with it. We'll do the first trailer and then the second trailer.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
There's an actual story to this game.
Look!
Incredible.
Well, you get mounts, so that's already something that you get from Rise, is that you're not on foot all the time like you are in World. That thing's ugly as hell, but looks like it put up a good fight.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right. The sandstorm.
I think the weather dynamic in this game is gonna kind of like mess with you quite a bit.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Oh, no. It's an ugly lick of tongue. Monster hunters usually just like guild based, hunter guild based, and then I guess the story I've seen for every monster hunter is that you join a hunter's guild and your guild gets mixed up with some world-ending type of conflicts.
For this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Some multiplayer, that's always fun. Oh, new type of blocking. All right, let's see what the second trailer is. Again, 2025. Yay, 2025 is gonna be a good year for us gamers. Chocobo vibes. I mean, I know you all got him.
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone.
We need to shake them off. Follow me. Go. Here it comes.
There's too many of them.
Watch out for that glove. I will draw its iron. Cover me.
You got it.
Little Fast and Furious action on the Chocobo, on the Dino Choco.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
Yes, a very expensive year. Start saving your... Well, the thing is that when you get a good year like this, you could buy them as you beat them, and
you find someplace safe.
Like if you know, like for me, I'm gonna look and see what everyone's gonna be streaming, and I'm gonna pick the opposite and stream that, because in the streaming world, competition is not what you want. You want to be the one that's streaming the game that everyone else isn't streaming. So that's how I'm gonna base which game I'm gonna get first. Well, I already know. I'm getting Dragon Age first because that's coming out
Don't
first.
worry,
That's coming out
the
first.
hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
So good. I mean, it's not mind-blowing, but for Monster Hunter fans out there, get bonuses. Oh, new kitty cat wardrobes. Yeah. Not buying the deluxe version, unfortunately. But let's turn the volume back down so we don't bust your eardrums. There we go. Wow. I totally, completely ate up my entire stream time. So, unfortunately, no Dragon Age today. But I had so much fun discovering new games with you guys, showing you some games that you might not have known that you wanted until you seen this. And I expect a full report from you guys because you guys are going to go out and do this research, and I'm going to be going off to bed while you guys do that. So next stream, let me know what you came up with, or just blow me up on Twitter. I have open DMs on Twitter, so if any of you guys follow me on Twitter, hit me up there. But Otsu, I can't really take Otsu. That someone else another VTuber uses that as their thing, but Otsu. Oh man, so many good games, good chat today. I mean, you guys got to find out a lot about me today, and I got to find out some about you guys, and really enjoyed having you all here. I've never had a pure, full, just chatting stream, so this is a first for me. Like, I usually have, like, I mean, yeah, we did video reactions, but I mean, that typically falls under just chatting. But I've had so much fun with you guys that, yeah, the stream just blew by and I didn't even realize it. We'll be back again tomorrow for stream, same time, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So whatever the calculation is for wherever you guys are at. Thank you for coming out here. Thank you for making this stream. You guys made this stream so enjoyable for me, and that means a lot. To when the streamer is enjoying the company, the stream itself gets better, and you guys made this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a good stopping point. Let's find out who do we have available to raid. I'm gonna switch to the end stream screen, but hang tight, we're gonna raid someone. All right, who do we have available to raid today? Looks like who am I following that's available? Oh, it's our friend. She's up, Luminaire. We're gonna raid her. Say hi to her for me. Love you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. I look forward to seeing you guys in the apothecary. Once again, tell your friends if they want to come and chat. We'll put off playing again. I mean, I have no problems just chatting with you guys. You guys make my life fun, you make my life exciting, and you make my life happy. I'll see you guys again next stream. We're gonna start raiding Luminaire. All right, guys, say hi for me.